I welcome all of you to this evening of Sri Lankan and Turkish fashion and enjoying lives. First of all, I would like to invite a special guest to light the traditional oil lamp.
Evet.
Mrs. Suhan Eral to say a few words.
Teşekkür ederim. Bütün konuklarımıza, burada çok tanıdık dost bizler görüyorum, değerli büyükelçilik çalışanlarımızı görüyorum. Herkese marka şiarını diliyorum. Bizim bu maceramız Hasanti Hanım'ın Sri Lanka kostümlerini Türk motifleriyle birleştirerek bir defile yapma arzusuyla başladı. Birlikte bu çalışma sürecinde çok mutlu olduk. Sizlerin de tanıklık etmesinden gurur duyuyorum, onur duyuyorum. Hoş geldiniz.
Now it's my time to introduce what this show is about, which I'm going to do in English briefly. For the Turkish friends, there would be a detailed version of it. And if anyone wants the detailed version about what I'm saying, we are happy to email to the invitees who wants it in English. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, iyi akşamlar, good evening. And I welcome all of you to the celebration of Sri Lankan and Turkish culture through textiles, fashion and design. This event showcases beautiful creations that blend traditional and modern styles using Sri Lankan and Turkish fabrics, an example of fashion diplomacy, as I call it. The speech highlights the rich textiles heritage of Sri Lanka, tracing its roots back to ancient times. We have historical records where we are talking about spinning cotton fabric in 6th century BC. Key materials including cotton, silk, rayon and their blends, each with cultural and historical importance, have been used. The handloom industry, batik art originally from Indonesia, beetle lace introduced by the Portuguese, and lumber weaving from the Candian highlands of Sri Lanka are showcased as vital elements of Sri Lankan's artisanal traditions. Economic liberalization in 1978 led to a decline in traditional crafts and handloom weaving, and it affected a lot of handloom weaving people, and they were mostly women. And as a result, in 1978, about 500,000 Sri Lankan women lost their livelihoods overnight, and there were more than 2 million people who depended on them. However, revival efforts later by figures like former textile minister U.P. Vijay and designer Barbara Sansoni have helped sustain and modernize local craftsmanship, bringing it to the level of the fabrics and design you see in this event. would see in this event. Tonight's show features two collections, one by myself combining Sri Lankan handloom fabrics with Turkish design elements, and another by renowned Sri Lankan designer Dani Amarasekara, who travelled to Ankara for this event. As the show progresses, I will describe the unique features of each outfit. And I also wish to take this opportunity especially to thank those who helped us to organize, Suhal, and also the owners, Musa, to whom this place belongs. And then usually this place you have musical performances, and they supported us well. And then their staff, and this connection to this place and Suhal was made possible by none other than Angela. Yeah, Angela, come on. And thank you, both of you. And of course, Ambassador Iskandar. He was the first ambassador of Turkey to Sri Lanka, the resident ambassador. And I'm really thankful for him to be a volunteer to interpret for me. So, also use his insights and his experience in Sri Lanka with all of you. Thank you. Teşekkürler.
Kolye ise Türkiye'den.
Thank you all.
Türkiye'de yaptığım son etkinliği bu gece de yapıyorum çünkü yakın bir tarihte Türkiye'den ayrılıyorum görev süremin burada bitmesi nedeniyle. Onun için bu akşam geldiğiniz için sizlere de tekrar çok çok teşekkürler ediyorum. Hepinize iyi akşamlar diliyorum.